I've been renting my house out as an Airbnb for almost 3 years now. It's nothing fancy. A two-bedroom modern build in a quiet neighborhood just outside the city. But last month, something happened. Something I still don't have an explanation for. And ever since, I haven't been able to sleep with the lights off. It started with a booking. A man named James F. reserved the place for 8 nights. $3,500 paid in full. No red flags. Clean profile, verified ID. He even messaged me 3 days before check-in, just to double-check that the hot tub and Wi-Fi were fully functional. I told him they were. He replied, "Perfect. Really looking forward to this." I didn't think about it again, until the day he was supposed to arrive. Check-in time came and went. No messages. No calls. I waited. People run late. It happens. But by 10 p.m., something felt off. I messaged him. No reply. I called the number listed on his Airbnb profile. It rang once, then cut off. Tried again. Disconnected. Weird, right? I sent a follow-up email. Bounced. Tried to find him on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Nothing. It was like James F. never existed. I told myself he probably had an emergency, but when I checked the security cameras the next morning, the footage showed no one had ever come. Not once did the front gate open. No car, no person, not even a bird on the damn porch. I texted my housekeeper, Elena, and asked her to swing by and do a walkthrough. Just to be safe. She got there around noon. Called me right after. "There's no sign anyone was ever here," she said. Beds were made, dishes untouched, no suitcases, no footprints, no smells, no movement. Nothing. Then she paused. "But," she added, I felt like I wasn't alone, like someone was standing behind me the entire time. I laughed it off, told her it was just the empty house vibes. But that night, I couldn't shake the feeling either. So I pulled up the camera feed again. At exactly 3:14 a.m., the front door opened. Just opened. It stayed that way for 10 seconds. Then it closed, slowly, like someone eased it shut. But here's the thing. No one walked in. No one walked out. Nothing triggered the motion sensor. It was like the house breathed. I sent the clip to my neighbor, Daniel, the next morning. He offered to keep an eye on the place, said he'd sit out on his porch that night and watch for anything weird. He called me just after 3:15 a.m. "I swear to God, I saw the door open," he whispered. No one was there, but I heard something. "What kind of something?" I asked. "Breathing," he said. Close, heavy, like someone was just inside, watching. At this point, I'm thinking maybe a squatter had access, or someone cloned the smart lock. Who knows? So I drove out there myself. Middle of the day, bright sun, birds chirping, all normal, until I stepped inside. The air was still, like the whole house was holding its breath. I walked into the kitchen, scanned the hallway, checked the bedrooms. Everything was clean, except for one thing. On the floor by the bedroom door was a single, wet footprint. Bare, human, facing inward. I checked every lock, every window. Nothing broken. Nothing triggered. I called Airbnb. They had no other contact info for James F. The reservation auto-completed a few days later. No review was left. I figured that was the end of it. But then, something else happened. A new message appeared in my Airbnb inbox. No notification, no timestamp, just there. "Thanks for letting me stay. I left a gift." That was it. No sender, no ID, no thread history. I refreshed. The message disappeared. So I drove out one last time. Elena had refused to go back. She said she was done. I unlocked the door, and sitting on the kitchen counter was a Polaroid. My kitchen, my hallway, me, sleeping in my own bed, time-stamped for 3 days ago during the supposed stay. And the weirdest part? The photo was taken from inside the house. Now I keep the lights on every night. I changed all the locks, canceled my listing. But sometimes, around 3:14 a.m., I still hear the notification chime from the Airbnb app. No new bookings, just the sound. And I always wonder, what if James F. never existed? What if he still does, but not as something human? If you're still listening, make sure you're not alone right now. And maybe consider subscribing, just in case I don't make it to the next upload. If you've ever rented your space, look closer next time. That guest who never showed up, they might never have left.